Hello. I did a bilingual poetry reading of my best ability on this YouTube video that I made previously um, a little while ago, a couple days ago. But I don't feel like I did one of the poems justice in there, and the sound quality wasn't great. So I put on my headphones and I'm retaking one of the poems. In a way, I didn't do that one in Spanish, but today I think I'm going to try to do it in Spanish and in English if I can get the translation. I honestly just use Google Translate for it, so I know that that might be sad to some people. But let's see here. It says that it's only supposed to be 1,000 characters for Google Translation, so I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. All right, cut that bit, and then okay. Should I go first in Spanish or English? I am going to use my predominant language to begin this. Where did you come from? Asked for poetry, the poet needs a walk. Slats of moss. Someone may collect later. Moss harvester. Must know a wide carpet. Some deep gully. Dripping beneath the clouds. Dripping beneath the clouds. Under the lip of the cup, God turns on us. I know of a place the rain barely touches, under thick canopy layers. Come with me sometime. Come with me sometime. We will stand together, arms length apart, contradicting green growth. If it rains, we will only hear a little added percolation through leaves and branches. Through leaves and branches. Repetition is writing a poem, snipping with scissors the last water pellet that somehow finds the next stanza. The next stanza. Must remember the feeling called from the hearing the loud stream roaring beside us, calming the nervous question to nothing, to nothing. When I am here, I am always so aware. I am matter. I am something. My body is going to decay, like this log that grows moss, like my old yellow lab, whose ashes I scattered in that whirlpool. I swam with it and felt a nibble. My current dog plays when she gets to this bank. Hiding and digging in sand corners, I am matter. I am something to nothing. We are all going. We are all going somewhere beautiful. We're racing sticks o'er the waterfall. Over the waterfall, a 75-foot drop plummets. I have stood under her sheet of flow, where this is convenient little place agile hikers can go. I have swum in a gigantic hole at her base. I have stuck my head under her, some of her, like a shower that involves a treacherous hike. But I am still called to this general spot about every week. I do an easy walk along the nearest road beside her headwaters. Beside her headwaters, some people made a road long ago. I know the Cherokee were here first, gathering mosses for their babies' diapers. It was not gravel then. Clearly no. Clearly no. clearly know. When I hear rapids, what I don't know falls away. The moment where I stand, teach me, is what the elders said when their children, to their infants, with dry bottoms, bottoms dried by gathered mosses. Why do we come here? Elders asked their rhetorical question to wide-eyed little ones. So the questions would make their way in to the place of importance. Why do we come here? Why do we come here? Was the question I asked on my birthday last year, glissading on my mud bottom all the way to the bottom. But when I got to the lowest part, the question too had parted. I knew the answer, just like stargazing is for me. Sometimes we must put ourselves in perspective. It can help to know how small we are. How small we are. How beautiful is nature. And earth eating and digesting herself is not sad to me. Everything is shifting constantly here. I see familiar trees. I named them for human ideas in their trunks. Ear tree, toilet tree. But if I studied each tree like the whole, I'd see small shifts on every tree each time I revisited. Oh, how you make me who I am. So that is a long poem that I wrote. It is about a revisited place that I go to called Abrams, and it's a waterfall. It is near enough to my house that I go there um, every single, sorry, I'm doing multitasking. Every single, alright, okay, I go there like every single week. And it's like this waterfall, and like it's like hard to get into the waterfall, so I walk the road nearby. And the road is right beside the water that is the headwaters to the waterfall. So the water's leading up to it. And so that was me reading that poem in English. And I am not a Spanish speaker. So I kind of was thinking I would translate it, get Google rather to translate it. And then I thought maybe I could do my best to read that same poem in Espanol. But I'm not 100% positive that I'll do a great job at it. But I'm going to try my best. And right now what I'm doing multitasking, the reason that I'm multitasking rather, is that I am translating it currently. I use a translation tool to do it. I use Google Translate. So that's yet another reason why it's going to not be perfect. But I'm hoping that somebody will get something out of it. If I can even get it to, I don't know. It's a very long poem, and I might just have to read the beginning of it because my Spanish pronunciation is something that I'm not perfect at. Let's see here. I'm still translating it, so I should have done this in advance, obviously, but I didn't. Let's see here. I'll probably put a little thing in the comment in the video, and I'll be like, this is where I start the Spanish. So you can just jump ahead right now instead of listening to me right now. If you want to just hear the Spanish version instead of me talking. And let's see. But I'm very interested in how anybody who hears this and sees it might like it. And so if you have any comments about how you feel about this poem, I would love to hear what you have to say. I've really liked being able to put my things up on YouTube. It's not something that I think I'll necessarily get into like great successes with. I hope I do, but it just means something to me to be able to share my things and to have a community of people who like looking at my things. So hopefully I get more subscribers who are like that and can continue to build my community of people. Okay, this is my last translation thing. There we go. Okay, this is a very long poem, lots of words. And if I mispronounce something in Spanish, I'm sorry. Or if it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay. ¿De dónde vienes? Pidió poesía. El poeta necesita un paseo. Lamas de musgo. Alguien puedo recoger más tarde. Cosechador de musgo. Debe conocer una alfombra ancha, un banco profundo, goteando bajo las nubes. Goteando bajo las nubes, bajo el labio de la copa. Dios se vuele contra nuestros. Conozco un lugar donde la lluvia apenas toca. Baja gruesas capas de dosel. Ven conmigo alguna vez. ¿Vienes conmigo alguna vez? Nos mantendremos una separación de los brazos. Contradicción el crecimiento verde. Si llueve, solo escuchamos un poco de percolation adicional a través de hojas y ramas. A través de hojas y ramas. La repetición es escribir un poema. Cortando con tijeras. La última bonita de agua que de alguna manera escucha la siguiente estrofa. La próxima estrofa debe recordar el sentimiento llamado. Desde escuchando el fuego fuertes rugiendo. A nuestro lado calmar las preguntas nerviosas nada. A nada cuando estoy aquí siempre estoy tan consciente. Yo soy materia. Soy una cosa. Mi cuerpo se va a descomponer. Como es tronco que crece musgo. Como mi viejo labrador amarillo, cuellas cenizas disperse. En es rumino, nada en él, y sentí en mordisco. Mi perro actual luego cuando llega a este banco escondido y cavado en rinoces de arena. Yo soy materia, yo soy algo, a nada todos vamos. Todos vamos en algún lugar hermoso. Estamos compitiendo con pelos mineral la cascada. Sobre cascada. Un caída de 75 pies 105 pies cae en pisado. Me hace parado bajo su sabada de fuego. ¿Dónde está el pequeño y conveniente lugar? Los excursionistas ágiles pueden ir. He dado en un gigantesco agujero profundo es su base. Incluso me metido mi cabeza debajo de algunas de sus como de ducha. Eso implica una caminata traicionera, pero todavía estoy llamando a este lugar general aproximadamente cada semana hago de caminata fácil por la carretera más serrana junto a sus cabeceras, junto a sus cada semana hago a caminada fácil por carretera más que sana. Junto junto a sus cabreras, junto a sus cabreras. Algunas personas hicieron un cambio hace mucho tiempo. Sé que los Cherokee estuvieron aquí primero, recolectando musgo para los penales de ese bebé. No era grave entonces. Claramente no, claramente saber cuando oigo rápidos. Los que no se desvanecen. El momento es que estoy parado enséñame. Enséñame es lo que dijeron a los ancianos. A sus hijos, a sus bebés con fondos secos. Fantos secando por los musgos recónditos. ¿Por qué vienes aquí? Los ancianos hicieron preguntas retóricas a los pequeños con los ojos muy abiertos. Así que las preguntas se abrirán. ¿Qué hice en mis cumpleaños? Año pasado deslizándose sobre mi fondo de barro hasta el fondo. Pero cuando llegué a la parte más baja, la pregunta también se había separado. Sabía la respuesta, al igual que mirar las estrellas es para mí. A veces debemos ponernos en perspectiva. Puede ayudar qué pequeños somos, qué pequeños somos, qué hermosa en la naturaleza y la tierra corriéndose y dirigiéndose a sí mimosa. No es triste para mí. No, todo está cambiando constantemente aquí. Veo árboles familiares, los nombres por ideas humanas espirituales. Árbol de orejas, árbol de inordo, pero si estridara casa árbol como es el todo, vieja, pequeños cambios, el cada árbol, cada vez, luego revisitado. Oh, como me haces quien hoy. Thank you for listening to that. I know my Spanish isn't great, but I think that it's important to include more than one language sometimes and that's the only other language I know. And I think that it's great to reach out to people of different languages and try to spread your poetry to them too. Thanks a lot for listening. Subscribe.